Hello, so welcome to another tutorial on how to make your Piggy game better, part 4. Now, I know the third tutorial was like last month, well, I think, and might be asking, why does it take you like a month for something to come up with a new tutorial? Well, it's not really easy to come up with like an idea or anything really. So I made 3 like new things you could use for your Piggy kit. Now the first one is intro GUI kit for Piggy. Intro GUI for Piggy kit game. Sorry. So this basically replaces the old and ugly, boring title screen. Just delete it and replace it with the new one. If you want to see it, press View, Properties, and then you should get something like this. It may be in a different spot, but I have it right here. Then just put Visible, and there you go. So it has Play button, Store, Build, which you have to put the ID of it inside in here and here. Right now it's 0, but if you make a build mode place, you could put the ID of it, or you could use it for something else. Store, that's for the shop, and tutorial, which is basically it's not like the tutorial fit. It's actually how you play the game. And if you want, you could edit it so it could be unique. Now we got that out of our way. Now let's put it in visible right now, or just disable it, and there. Now the next one is the blueprint. Now this may for how did I make this? Well, I made it out of like a union, then turned it into a mesh, which is how it which is why there's no like a union or mesh like icon, and it's a brick. The screen GUI, which basically has to sprint, but like it has the only ability because I can't do the rest, and the speed one was like the easiest one to do, and it does have cooldowns, so you can't abuse it. You can basically put it in whatever map you want, as you like. And let me just move it a bit, and there we go. Now we should have 2 maps loaded. You can basically put them anywhere in the map. It doesn't matter like it has to be in the same spot or not. You can put it wherever you want in the map. So it's not always gonna be the same. It could be in your choice. Now you could insert it in the chapter so it won't be in the workspace. And there you go. Now that is 2 simple things you could do, right? Well, now I want to show you the Mallet Event. Now, if you played Piggy Chapter 8 and halfway through in Piggy Chapter 8, not Chapter 8, Chapter 12 and also 8, there will be like a mallet, and basically it's that one like arcade or whatever, like where you have to hit the hammer, and then basically you have to aim it like correctly. I can't remember because I haven't played it in so long, but that's basically it, and that's what Piggy uses. So I decided to make it, and just basically just ungroup it. Read this. We don't need this because again you're watching this, so just delete it. Now we have 2 objects. Mallet Event and the Mallet tool. The Mallet basically is the tool, and the Mallet Event is the model. That'll work. Now there will be two things you may have to do, but let me just show you how. So load in any chapter. I'm gonna load chapter 1 because that was the map we haven't really did anything with it. Only chapter 2. Let's drag the models up here, and we can place it wherever we want. I'm gonna place it right here where outside is, since it doesn't fit in any of the rooms. You can make a map, and it might an outside or inside map that could fit this giant model. And you could pick you could choose any item, like it could be a wrench, a white key, a yellow key, well, I mean orange key, but for some reason yellow, green key, a crossbow, any item. I don't think a crossbow will work, but you'll see why. So let's get the chapter 1 model items. And this when you have to do it, and you have to follow my steps correctly. Don't unanchor it, and make can collide true. Let me just do this easily, because after the mallet, after you trigger the event, the item will drop down, and then you'll be able to collect it. But since this item is too big, and maybe for your items, you can scale it so it can fit in. Now we could put this in the item folder, and there we go. Now what do we do with the mallet? Because we could put it in the map, but this is gonna be there and nobody can able to collect it. So let's place it somewhere in the map. And we could put it right here. Now you're gonna have to copy the handle inside the tool, paste it into the items folder, and after you do that, copy whatever item, like the click detector and the item. You must do this so you can be able to make the item work. And paste it into. There we go. And name it the same name as the tool. Now you can anchor it and do everything correct. Okay. Now duplicate it and put it in server storage in tools. Oh wait, not tools, key handles, sorry. Now the next thing you have to do is put the tool in the tools folder. Now after that, we can now play the map and test it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Put the event in the map. That's something I forgot to say. And there we go. And we should now play the game. So we can test out how the thing works. And there we go. The tutorial works. Build works, but it's studio, so I can't teleport to another game. Store works, and play, well, when it just works like how it is. Okay. We could choose chapter 1 because that's the place we edited. You can also visit chapter 2, but that one doesn't have the mallet event, which is what I really wanted to show you guys. Now we're just gonna wait for this intermission to start. While this is starting, I want to explain a few things. The reason why it takes like a while to come up with a video idea for tutorials, because I already said this in the beginning, but it takes a while to come up with ideas. So it's just gonna be difficult for me to make stuff and come up with stuff. Anyways, and sprint, okay. See, it works. Yeah. Now, let's test out some of the... Oh wait, I forgot. I didn't go correctly. So, now let's get the green key. It does have a limit, except like it will disappear once after like 45 or 40 seconds. And I get confused sometimes. Make a click and there you go. Just disappears. And there, you could collect it again, but I already showed you how, so we're not gonna do that. And we can now go to the red door, and that'll give us the mallet. Yes. And right here. And the handle does go in the player's hand, so it's not a mess. And let's just get out of the way. And let's do this. And there you go. And let me just click this real quick. And there you go. The orange key works, or yellow. And that's it for the tutorial. I hope you learned something. And make sure to like and subscribe. Or not, that's perfectly fine. And I'll see you like in the next video or something. Well, bye.